Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another TNS Bosses Inc. We got a little doozies for you today. Like always, I got the boss with me. Say what's up to the people, boss.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to the channel. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. And hopefully you'll have a great weekend. Welcome to the channel, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. There's a lot of things going on right now. We're gonna talk about it in this video. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We'll see. Well, let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to get through all this news that we have, because this is just I think this is the only video we're gonna do tonight. So shouts out to the crypto class. Well, like I say, guys, we have number one. Let me say this right here: TikTok, TNS Bosses Inc. got kicked off TikTok because we was I guess so you say, we was talking about XRP, certain stuff, and I believe you had like a lot of XRP haters, a lot of Bitcoin maxis, a lot of Ethereum maxis. They, I guess, reported my page to TikTok, and they started hitting me with violations, red flags. But so before they banned TNS Bosses Inc., I said, you know what, let's just get off TikTok and let other people have it. Y'all can have it. And we wasn't being showing naked stuff and all this other stuff. They let that stay on TikTok, but they didn't we just talking about XRP, possibility gold and everything. That's what they was, that's why they wanted red flag us and keep us off. But to each his own, it's all good. And, I leave it like that. And here we go, man. Let me see what's up. All right. What do we have here? Charles Gasparino says this: Bank of America CEO Bryant, okay, I messed this up. Malona, probably messed it up. Now on White House short list to replace SEC Yellen, which is I think is Secretary Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary of Treasury. If she decides to leave the post as expected, moves come after a well-orchestrated media blitz and attention at state dinner. He, along with Governor Ramito, as front runner, more at 12:30. So basically, what this is, guys, I'm going to boss talk about a little bit. This is, instead of Gary Gensler becoming like the Secretary of Treasury, they probably using it might be the CEO of Bank of America. And all you guys know, Bank of America is a partner with Ripple. Everybody knows that, guys.
It's like all the people that are going places to high places have some type of affiliation with Ripple. It's amazing, right? And Gary Gensler, that's what you wanted, but now that you're not even a conversation, you're not even a thought. Are you gonna continue to rule this crypto space by enforcement, or are you gonna at least trying to do the right thing, or are you gonna just be a puppet and get dragged around by these guys? What are you going to do, man? Do you have integrity? Are you standing for something or falling for anything? Because you're not even in conversation no more. That's your dream job, and you don't have it anymore. So what are you going to do now?
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. It's so also we have boom, looks like India CBDC. So this is how the CBDC looks in a digital wallet: $5, $10, $20 in India. Blow this up. You can see this is the India CBDC and how it's gonna look on the wallet. And you thought it was a game out here, and it was fake. And this is how it looks. Ain't that something? Here's the $100, 200, 500, and $2,000 CBDC, Reserve Bank of India. That is their CBDC, right? And you still think the ISOs is fake? Poor boss, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so I moved by Saudi Arabia. You talked about that to ditch the dollar. This is from Black Swan Capitalism. To lose the dollar, to ditch the dollar will resonate well with the non-OPEC oil produce, which as Russia, China, and the European Union, which have been called for moves to diversify global trading away from the dollar to dilute U.S. inflation over the global economy XRP, XDC. This is China and Saudi Arabia. We talked about that, where the gas came from, and that was the kind of like the last domino to fall, I believe, when it came to that, boss. And there you go.
From gold back to petrol, now back to gold back. Mama said if it ain't break, don't fix it, right? So
Yep.
now we're going right back to what it was supposed to be until they took us off and start printing money into oblivion, right? It's crazy how these guys, man, like they keep going, you hustling backward, you're going backward, but these countries are sick of it. Now it's time to get off the US base and start doing their own thing. And that's what's going on right now. So it's
Yep.
crazy, man.
Yep. So this is a little quick video of, digital yang bricks working to ditch the US dollar. I'll just play this right quick. So yeah. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You can see it's happening. This is not a fluke. You seen the CBDCs in India. Now, they trying to destroy the dollar, man. What do you do? What do you do? What you think about that, boss?
I mean, like I said, if it ain't break, don't fix it, man. And like you just said, Saudi Arabia was like the last dominoes to fall and join the BRICS. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Those are the countries, man. G7 countries. But it's just one of those things, boss. Like things are happening, things are going on in the background, and people not paying attention to it. They want you to be distracted. They want you to be full, right? Basically, the government, man, they want to return their investment, man. They've been brainwashing you for 18 years, and it's not going. You're not going to start, going drifting, trying to believe something else. That's what they taught you to believe, and that's what exactly you want to believe. You're gonna grow up, get a job, pay taxes, be a citizen, right? As soon as you start thinking for yourself, now it's a problem. They want to return their investment, man. So go ahead and give them that if that's how you want to live your life. But me, I much rather take, challenge the status quo, and go ahead and think for myself and start put myself in a situation where when something does happen, I can, partake in the success. So like I said, people are just fed up with the US, man, and what they got going on. So
they tired of being under the US with this dollar. Hey man, hey. What else we got? We got this right here, boss. Shouts out to Captain Casey. He sent me this. This was December 9th. Crypto exchange Coinbase asks users to switch from USDT for USDC. Coinbase highlights questions about Tether Reserve and campaigning to get users over to the USDC. Real quick, I'll let the boss talk about it. Real quick, guys, this is what I've been talking about for the past couple of videos, but by the USD Tether coin. We showed you guys the exchanges. we showed you guys the holdings of the exchanges, how much Tether coin they have. And some of these exchanges have a lot of USD Tether coin that on their reserve. So if that goes down, a lot of the exchanges possibility is gonna fall tremendously, because I'll go file for bankruptcy because they don't have that much money like that. So if Coinbase is giving people a warning that, hey, you need to go ahead and switch your USD Tether coin to the USDC stable coin, which is backed by Circle, which runs on Stellar XLM. If you're gonna do that, you guys might well do it now. For all you guys in these other exchanges, these bots that got your, who's doing these automatic bot trading for you, your Bitcoin, Ethereum, any meme coin, all of the stuff, and the way how you gonna get your crypto off the bots, and the way you can get your money off from these meme coins, you got to go through USD Tether coin. If it falls, your money is stuck. It's a wrap. So, like I say, be prepared. I believe Coinbase is giving a warning about USD Tether coin. It's possibly going to be next. What you think, boss?
I don't know why people wait at the last minute to do things, right? Like, we're not saying anything that we're not practicing, right? We practice what we preach. So if we're telling you to do something, we're not financial advisor. We got to say that. What do you think? What you should be doing? You see what I'm saying? USDT is not it. Okay, it was never it, man. They won't even show the reserve. The the DOJ asked them to show it. They say go fly a kite. So that speaks volume without even saying anything, right? So with that being said, guys, your crypto should be off the exchanges. And if you got anything that's dollar back, it should be backed by USDC off rip, off rip, man. So I don't know why people wait at the last minute. You know what I mean? Like me, when I hear something like that, it's just trouble coming, right? For Coinbase to come out and put their neck on the line to say something like that, it speaks volume, guys. That you guys should be taking, take this thing really, really serious. People want to wait at the last minute, and when they lose it, and that's when you want to, have the little sour face, man. Go ahead and move it as soon as you can, right now, today.
Hey, I'll have more to say about it, but I think I said enough on the previous videos about USD Tether. I ain't wanting nobody else no more. You already done said it already. Let's speak on this guy right here, Drew Kramer. This guy, man. I'll play this video for you guys. I ain't gonna play the whole thing.
Are enough to leave you scratching your head.
Well, everything you said was true. I mean,
I'm sorry. Let me do this. My bad. My fault, boss.
It's all good. It's all good, boss.
Where we at? Yeah, here we go. So, see what this guy talking about.
Con is not. It's not blockchain. Blockchain's great, but we keep conflating blockchain with the con, and I don't know how that can continue. I mean, this thing, all these different prices, like we put up XRP and Solana and Dogecoin. Those are all, I believe, cons.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't we just put up like a bunch of stocks that are valued at the same size? So I'm tired of the con. I thought you guys did a terrific job. And I love I love blockchain, but it has nothing to do with what happened. That's like saying, I really love the fact that we put up cryptocurrencies. There's nothing to love. Technology's good, but it's, I mean, if we think that the XRP / USD coin is something that we should be following, well, I mean, we should be following, we should put up like Rent the Runway and Stitch Fix up there. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. This is Drew Kramer calling XRP a con. And shouts out to Linda P. Jones. Linda P. Jones said this. People like Jim, who depends on traditional finance companies, do not want disruption. Meaning that he like the traditional finance companies, but he don't want the disruption because that's what they invested in. I ain't even gonna go there. But it's like Jim he's working for it's like if Jim worked for Barnes and Nobles in 2000s. You see, and this perished Amazon because they started competing and selling books online. And But Barnes and Nobles and put Barnes and Nobles out of business. It's the same situation again with financial middleman, and that's what's going on with XRP. That these people who Jim Cramers of the world, Chase and all these boys, what they're doing is that they don't like it. They don't like what's going on, guys. And you know, hey, you gotta understand, a lot of people investing in crypto, not the whole United States, but a lot of people investing in crypto. So what is a lot of money is going to cryptocurrency versus going to the stock market that these guys have a lot of shares in. So the more people, you know what I'm saying, boss, like the more money goes into the stock market, more money they're gonna make, and possibly keeping them a job. You see, these people on the stock market, they've been in the stock market for years. They barely know about cryptocurrency, so they really don't want to talk about it. They want to talk about their business and in Amazons and all this other stuff, Disney's, but they already want to talk about these other cryptos because they not really. You see what I'm saying, boss? They not really up to date with it for what they just heard. Versus like YouTubers who talk about different cryptos, the work and everything. You know, we got more influence over the public than them when it comes to investments now. It kind of seems like the table was turning when it comes to that a little bit. That's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong. What you think, boss?
I mean, first off, his voice bothers me, man. Every time I hear his voice, it just makes me cringe, right? And that's the same, and that's coming from the same guy that crowned Sam Bankman as a JP Morgan of today, right? But as soon as stuff hit the fan, oh, now he's a fraud. So basically, nothing that you say have no type of credibility because you're all over the place, man. You're one of those guys that wake up in the morning and somebody call you on the phone, hey man, this is what you should talk about today, and you do as follows. And that's all you do, man. You understand what I'm saying? And just like you said, like these guys don't like change because they're so used to doing things a certain way and they just stick to it. Barnes and Noble, big bookstore, Amazon came along, run you out of business. Blockbuster, Netflix came along, run you out of business. What you think is going to happen to the finance sector? Because money should be moving like email, and that's exactly what Ripple is trying to solve, right? For years, man, they never talk about XRP. For years. And when they do talk about XRP, they call them Ripple, just trying to create some type of confusion in the market, right? But now you see that the lawsuit is coming to an end, and Ripple got the upper hand. Now XRP, you're doing it the right thing. You calling the right name. Now XRP is a con now, right? It's just to create confusion, man, distraction, and to pull you away from it, But those guys have no credibility. They know what's going on, but they just stuck in their ways, boss. That's all it is. They stuck in their ways, and they making so much money off friction. They don't want that to go away. They don't want that to go away, dude. They want you waiting in line just to get a plate of food. They don't want that fast food stuff. They don't want that because they make so much money off that stuff. So Jim Cramer, you have no credibility, man. You really don't. And the people that's listening to you, I don't know what to tell them, man. But everybody grown, they're gonna do what they want to do anyway. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and so Stephen Huber said this. Hey, Joe Katz, which is Joe Katz is one of the creators of the XRP Ledger, said, what do you say? Hey, Joe Katz, what do you feel when people, Jim Cramer, who we just seen on the national television, CNBC, explain to American public that you are your architect of a con is a huge scam. But Joe, David Schwartz said, hey, I forgive them. And then he put a give sign for they know not what they do. You see what I'm saying? So that's good. Like, I forgive them because they don't know. They don't know. They don't know about it. They worrying about they whatever. Look, let me tell y'all something. Wherever your money is, it's gonna be where your heart is at. And his money is not. His money is probably in Ethereum and Bitcoin and stuff like that. He got some of his money into there, some of it, but most of his money is in the stock market.
But as you notice too, like when you had Ethereum on the screen and Bitcoin on the screen, Solano, Dogecoin, and XRP. He pooped on the last three, but the first two he didn't even mention.
Yeah.
The first two he didn't say nothing about, man. Guys, you know, we got to operate from a point of common sense, right? We may not be the smartest book wise, but we have common sense. Thank God for that. And that's exactly what these guys are here to do. That's their job. Everybody got a job, and their job is to create distraction, to create friction, and make all the money. They make so much money, guys. Their CEOs get bonuses of millions of dollars. So that's their job. It's to create the friction. They don't want a good working environment. They want confusion. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want, because there's so much money, man. People put money over integrity, which is crazy. Just because you and I don't choose to live our life that way doesn't mean they're not, because like I said, they've been doing it for a long time. I remember when I was younger, man, and I think the Bank Atlantic, when it was around, the CEO got some bonuses. It was $6 point something million. What he did, he passed it out to the employees, and I think that was the first time that ever happened. The first time these guys, they get they bonuses, man. They go to the Hamptons and they chill, and they kids in private school, and they go to the, you know what I'm saying, to the golf club. That's what they do. Their job is to create confusion. But we're here at TNS Bosses to tell you that don't listen to that, man. Don't worry about that. Because like I said, change is coming, but you have to stay hungry and focused and determined. That's the only way it'll work. If you're weak minded, then you're not gonna, you know, it's gonna be too late for you. You're gonna just sell. But we're telling you, whatever you do, man, keep a grip on it. Don't sell. Hold on to it, man. Whatever happened, hold on. If XRP go to zero, at least you tried. Bravo. I applaud you. But you know, on the flip side of that, when it do what it's supposed to do, like all these countries are saying that it will do, all these ODL partners are saying that it's going to do, you're going to be proud of yourself.
Yep. Yep. Well, we got also with Stefan Huber says, this boss, it's crazy how the SEC investigate Ripple on half a decade and found nothing. XRP has been in the top 10 of the for a whole decade, yet he thinks it's the biggest scam. At the same time, he defended the biggest scam, fraud, and criminal in the industry ever after it's all been exposed. And what he's talking about is Sam Bankman-Fried. This guy said these guys still trying to bring back FTX, saying that fire up FTX exchange, issue new FTX token, distribute the token and creditors and depositors, accurate 100% of profit to token holders, and it will be the biggest exchange in the world, and users will be made more than whole. This is them talking about Luna, but this is them trying to bring back FTX. After all this stuff has happened, this is what they trying to do, and they going after XRP. And we still is in the top 10 of crypto going, you know, taking XRP off the all the US exchanges, and we still in the top 10. I don't know who what cryptocurrency can really sustain the type of abuse that XRP holders have taken the past 2 years by taking it off the exchange. And we still holding on. You know, let me read this right quick. Cheryl Holder said, Senator Loomis had just said Ethereum is now a security because of proof of stake merge. If Ripple lose, Ethereum might be the next on the SEC chopping block. And we've been saying that for the longest, boss, that once this case is over, they might be going after Ethereum. Would Ethereum stand the pressure of the SEC if they said is it a security and they take Ethereum off all the American exchanges? Would it stand? I don't know. I don't think Ethereum had that type of support like the XRP community do. You know, I don't think so. But what you think?
I mean, you know, the thing is with people, man, like, you know, we're humans. We don't we're going to give you the benefit of a doubt until you prove us wrong, right? And we see people want to do right, and we see what's going on at Ethereum. We see all the fraud and all that stuff they've been doing, and plus, you know, you got those guys that's been bashing a lot of the XRP communities, right? Like we never stood together and trying to fight the man, right? So I think it's going to come down to this, man. If Ripple, if the case gets split, right? And XRP get their clarity. They're gonna be the only one with full clarity. I don't know how Bitcoin is labeled as a commodity, but that's another story. Okay. The only one with clarity. They pay a fine to SEC. Now, if you want to be fair, now you gotta go after Ethereum. You have to. Ain't no other way. You see what I'm saying? You can't say, "Oh, Jay Clayton, and Bill Hammond, we're buddies," and no, you have to do that. Because you went after Ripple and you said XRP was a security. Now you have to go after that. You see what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where now she's coming out and saying because of the conversion. Now now it's all of a sudden security. Bitcoin still using proof of work, still using a whole bunch of energy. So you mean to tell me as soon as if Bitcoin, I'm sorry, was to make that conversion, so Bitcoin would be labeled as security too?
Yeah,
Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
make your mind up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Make your mind up. So we'll
Yeah.
see what happened, man. But I'm not worried about Ethereum. And you gotta think about it too. If Ethereum go down, you got a lot of projects that's ERC20 tokens. So what's really going to happen to the crypto market?
NFTs,
You know what
you
I'm saying?
know.
Because Bitcoin and Ethereum, their dominance is greatly like is big in the space. So what's going to happen to all these projects? So Ethereum really can't afford for a lawsuit to happen right now. So it's best for Ripple to win this lawsuit, man, because it's fighting for all the crypto space, like Stu says. So we'll see what happens, boss.
Yeah. Warning. Check this video by Big Boy. I'll play it right quick.
Guys, Gary Gensler's out. If this chart does not spell, when you look at this chart, this is something that just, guys, Gary Gensler's out. If this chart does not spell Gary Gensler out, I don't know what does. He started meeting with SBF. This looks like collusion. This looks like some kind of plan was launched here to pump FTT, to be able to give it more influence, to be able to pay off more political donations, to be able to slide Gary Gensler into the Treasury Secretary. What do you think about that?
So basically what it is, the chart was kind of blurry, but I have it right here, guys. This is, let me blow it up, boss. This is the chart right here. And as you can see for this date, I can't really see the date, but the FTT token was trading at $3.60 when they met with Gary Gensler. And then after that meeting, it shot all the way up to $51 when they met with Gary Gensler. Confirmed leadership financial policy transaction team. And this is what they're talking about. The same thing happened with Ethereum. As you can see, when they met with the SEC or what have you, they already knew what time it was.
What does this new ruling and this commentary mean for Ethereum going forward? What do you think is going to happen next, other than the massive price spike that we're seeing happening as we speak?
That's what happened, guys. The same thing happened. The same thing happened with Ethereum after they met with the SEC. The price went crazy. And same thing with FTT token, with FTS token. When they met with Gary Gensler, the price went crazy.
And I'm kind of glad that XRP didn't go through that, because look what's happening to Ethereum, man. Yes, the price did shoot up, but now you could come back and sue, right? We don't want that, man. We want to go through whatever we're going through at the time, and then when it's over, it's over. And that's exactly what's happening with Ripple right now. They're going through a lawsuit, fighting for all of the industry, right? But when it's over, it's over. They get a clarity, they get to move on. Now you can't come back and sue. But one thing in TNS bosses, right? We're big on integrity. That's the whole reason why we got off TikTok, right? We trying to tell the truth, trying to tell people what's going on, but they don't want that. They want all the promiscuous stuff that happens in this world, right? But one thing about people or about us, we're big on integrity. And those guys, man, they chew you out until you have no flavor and they spit you out, right?
Yeah.
So they probably promised Gary Gensler the position. They probably did. Hey, Gary, if you do this, we got this in the background waiting for you, man. But Gary Gensler probably ain't know, man. They you know, that he used for you, man, because now the news came out that you're not even in a thought. You're not even in a running to get the position now. So what do you do now? Do you continue doing what they tell you to do, or are you going to do something? Because you're not going to get it anymore, dude. That's what you wanted, but you're not going to get it. And that's exactly what these guys say. They promise you stuff, nothing but failed promises, man. Broken promises. They promise you something, and as soon as things don't work out in their favor, now they switch up on you. But Gary should have known better, dude. You should have known better, man. And you got 3 girls you're raising, so I'm hoping that you're trying to teach these girls values and morals and, you know, ethics and integrity, and hopefully they don't follow in your footsteps, because obviously, man, like, you know, something is wrong. Something is wrong. But let's see what happened, boss.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened, man.
What else we got? We got Coach JV. Shouts out to Coach JV. So this is a big thing that's going on right now. I guess that SRP community. Everybody talking about it. Who knows? Like I say, but this is what it is. Coach JV said, I am proud to announce that I am part of the confidential committee with Vin Hill Capital that give XRP holders a voice at the table. And the instance there is a buyback of XRP. In the next couple of weeks, we will cover a buyback proposal. This is what's been going on with a buyback proposal, and he's, you know, talking with venture capital. And I guess Zach, that's your boy name, right? Zach Rector. Rector. He said they're working on the $50,000 XRP Federal Reserve buyback proposal. You know, so like I say, we don't know about that, but I'm just gonna talk about that a little bit. What you think about that buyback, boss?
I mean, when you said Coach JV, I was thinking of Deion Sanders. I don't know why my mind just went there, man, and I just started getting happy because I know, you know, his presence in the black community is very strong. But it's the other dude. I mean, it's a good thing, man. Like, it's just like me jumping the gun and say, "Hey, man, I'm black. I'm bald. I'm already saying everything that you probably gonna say about me, man. Like, you know, I'm ahead of the game, and that's exactly what's going on with the whole price. They probably not gonna come back and you know what I'm saying, and pay us 50,000 per XRP. But just in case they trying to lowball us, nah, dude, we already got it out here. We already know what it's worth. It's probably more, but we telling you right now it's worth 50,000 plus if you're trying to do a buyback. And that's exactly what it is. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen immediately, but just in case, you know what I'm saying, they come and try to buy, hey, this is what you got to pay per XRP. And that's a good thing that, you know, all these different influencers, I don't even want to use that word because, you know, the SEC trying to sue these influencers, but all these different guys, you know, they're coming out, they're coming together, man, and they're using their platform to, you know, make people aware of what's going on. So I think it's a great thing, man. It's a good thing.
Just to piggyback off what the asset investor saying, he was saying that how, you know, possibility will go, like, you know, when they were asking people to turn in their gold. If you don't turn in your gold, then you'll go to prison. And, you know, me and the boss were talking about that. Like, what if they, you know, XRP community, if you guys listening, you can, you know, put your answer in the comments. Like, what if the government tell you that, what if, no, we will buy your XRP from you, the Federal Reserve, we will buy your XRP from you for $50 per XRP. But the kicker is you got to turn in all your XRP for $50. Would you turn it in, or would you just move to another country? You see what I'm saying? What would you do if he just try to lowball you? Because like I said, we already know that our last video, if this guy was telling the truth, he's seen on the private ledger, XRP was worth $137,000 per XRP. So what if your government come and tell you, just like they did back in the days with gold, you need to turn in your XRP and we'll give you $50 per XRP. But you know in your mind that it's well worth $137,000. $137,000 worth XRP. Do you leave the country or do you stay? That's a question I have. If you look at this video, please comment on the bottom. I mean, boss, what would you do? What do you do, boss? Do you go to prison?
I got too much needs, boss. I can't go to jail, man. I just can't do, like, I'll be on my pretty boy vibe, dude, and it's just too. I got too many needs, man, and I know I'll just go to another country, man. One thing I'm gonna say about people, man, with time come wisdom, right? People know, fool me once is your bad, or fool me twice is my bad. I guess that's how it goes, right? So you did that back in the days, yeah. You made it illegal for people to hold gold when you turn around and sue people. You can't come back around and do the same thing, man. Like, you probably say, you know what, everybody got to turn to XRP and make the ledgers illegal, whatever. But would it be illegal to go to another country? You can't stop you from going to another country. And if you let a lot of people go to different countries, man, you know how much money you let them walk away from you? And all these countries will be so glad to have those folks because it's going to create jobs and they get to make a lot of money. Puerto Rico is one of them, no taxes on your crypto. See what I'm saying? So why would you allow that, man? Because you don't want people like me or the boss or in a crypto class and, the minorities to come up. You really want us, you really hate us that bad, man? Like, I don't think it's that serious, boss. So what if we make a couple millions? Like, what's the problem, man? What is the issue? But these guys got to look in the mirror and look at themselves, man. Y'all the problem. We're not. We're playing ball. We're trying to do things the right way. We're not killing you, stealing from you. We're trying to do things the right way. But you still want to, apply pressure to our neck, man, and y'all just don't want us. Like, we're the issue. No, but I'm going to another country, man. I'm not staying here. Yes, I'm American, but I don't have to be here. So there's a lot of countries, you know what I'm saying, that the lifestyle is way better, the food is way better. It's a lot of different countries, man. So we'll see what happens. I don't believe it's going to come to that, but if it does come to that, I'll leave. How about you? What you gonna do, boss?
I know how to swim. Hey, so check this out, guys. This is what I'm saying, and this is what they didn't want. And he's about to tell you guys why they can't do this. Watch this.
Hedge funds today that are complying, the market makers that are complying with their rules when they're trading and buying Apple stock or Ford Motor. Why should it be different here? And by the way, just replacing one central monopolist with another central monopolist, a lot of commercial banks aren't terribly excited about that. Maybe you're going to have to give some ownership. Maybe you'll have to give 50% of your ownership to the 20 banks that are now, part of this. I mean, there are other ways to build incentive systems. Maybe you put a native token in there, and you give them the native token. So there may be other incentive ways to beat the current monopolist, but I, having been around commercial banks for a long time, they really are looking for ways to replace their aggregators in their back office, whether it's clearing, settlement, exchanges, credit agencies, but they are deeply understanding, because they are pretty ambitious and very good at making money as well. They deeply understand that every idea that's pitched to them is somebody who currently is small but wants to get big and gain market power. So they're also always thinking about how to ensure that there's a check to slow down your startup from gaining market power 5, 10, and 15 years from now. They don't want you to be the next clearinghouse like the Chicago Mercantile Exchange or Intercontinental Exchange. They don't want you to be the next central node of market power.
So, God, did you hear that? Did you hear that he just blatantly told you guys what they are doing. He just said they don't want a small company that comes to them, basically the banks come to them, or they starting something up that potentially that can possibly, layman's term, put them out of business, which you probably put the bank out of business, or possibility do stuff to make them, you 10, 20 years now, you clear them out. So what they do, they sue you. What they do, they got friends in high places to attack your company. You see, this is what he was talking about at MIT, and he's doing it right now with JP Morgan and the board. This is what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They don't want you to succeed. And it's the same thing what he said about what people who invested into XRP, not Ripple, but invested in XRP. Oh, we can have these people making this amount of money. Because who knows if the boss sitting on $1 billion, well, he trying to build something, possibility it could pass the banks or pass something else. So they have to stop you. They have to stop that. So they try to shake you out your XRP. They try to shake you out of the investment that you have because they don't want you, your small business, you yourself. Yes, I'm talking to you yourself. If you've been putting in money, guess what? They don't want you, and they designed it like that so you won't go ahead and prosper and make it big or whatever you want to say, and do well for yourself. They don't want your business. What you think, boss? You heard what he said.
I mean, like, Gary sat there and he told two lies, or at least that's the two that I caught. He was saying that he haven't been around commercial bank for that long. You're lying. You was the youngest partner at Goldman Sachs in history, right? So you know exactly the field that you're in. Secondly, you came out and say, companies like Apple wouldn't like that, but you turn around before you, but still, y'all the same team, same clique. Y'all sued Apple, y'all sued Google, y'all sued, what I'm saying, Elon, everybody that's trying to come into compliance, y'all turn around and sue them because that's the way y'all make y'all money, right? Which is ridiculous. If a company come to y'all, meeting up with y'all and ask for compliance, ask for rules and regulations and clarity, y'all don't give them that. Y'all turn around, y'all use what they say against them, their own words against them, and then you sue them, which is crazy, man. But all I'm saying is all of them are nasty, man. If you take the Rothschild family, one of the richest family in the world, instead of having, an outsider come into the family, they sleeping around with their own children to make other baby. That's how bad it is, man. That's how bad it is because they don't want people on the outside coming in. They don't want that. They rather keep it in a circle, man. These people are nasty. These people don't play by the rules. They just not fair, man. And it's crazy. And it shouldn't have to be like that. If you got to start a company like Ripple that's valuated as $15 billion right now and counting, if they got a better ways of doing things than you, it's either you adopt or, you know what I'm saying, you just get run out of business. It's a competition, dude. We can't have 5 LeBrons on one team. Another team got to have Stephen Curry. Another team got to have Kevin Durant, so it could be fair. What happened if you put an all-star team in one team? That's crazy. It's not fair to these other guys. See what I'm saying? So let it be a competition, man. Don't rule by enforcement. That's crazy. You're scaring a lot of innovations away, a lot of starting away, man. Don't do that, man. It's just not right. If Ripple is a better company, then let it be. Let it be. Just because you guys have been around for centuries, man, and you got the household names and y'all been corrupt and y'all so used to doing things a certain way, doesn't mean that life is not changing, man. You can't be stuck to the same way of doing things. That, you know what I'm saying? Let the market decide, man. If Bitcoin is better, then it is what it is. If Ethereum is better, then it is what it is. If XLM is better, then it is what it is. But obviously, man, y'all know y'all technology is not good. Ethereum proved the point. Y'all made that conversion, but just because y'all made that conversion, now y'all liable to get sued by the SEC. And I'm pretty sure they probably regret doing that, but that's what you had to do just so you can compete with a company like Ripple using the underlying asset XRP. So we'll see. But these people are nasty, boss.
Yeah, that's what gas, and Durham had the gas fees, and trying to trying to do it different. But hey, also, Boway, this like it was an old tweet back in 2019. I'm saying nice to find, nice find. This is exactly why the team has become so popular. Once you have atomic settlement VA, with two central banks, the game is over. Every other central bank will follow. Meaning that, guys, this tweet was like an old tweet, but like I say, it was just that. Meaning that when you have two central banks together, and they're using, let's say, XRP ledger, the other banks got to get in line. It's a wrap. It's over. And I don't know how many central banks Ripple has signed already, which is XRP is a native token. They're two different companies, but like I say, he said it right then and there. Let's get into this. Linda P. Jones. Nothing is stopping a country from creating a CBDC backed by gold on an XRP ledger. And this was an old video. Let me see, probably like 2022, but like I say, August 5th. But check it out.
National currencies on a gold standard, just like Russia's done, right? Mm-hmm. But that they wouldn't. It was too cumbersome in the world we live in today to be putting tons of gold on military aircraft and shipping them back and forth between countries to settle up, transactions at the central bank level. So why not, price a digital asset? Why not use the best one, the most useful, and basically just tie that 1-to-1 to an ounce of gold? And that's where we kind of came up with this, concept that you could see some people sitting around the table going, we're going to go back to a gold standard. We're going to write up these assets. We're going to write up gold into what the implied price already was. And then using XRP to communicate that value digitally instead of having to actually do it physically.
With central bank stimulus weakening the dollar and gold being only about $100 short of its all-time high, a question has started to arise: can gold replace the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency? The dollar has enjoyed this status.
Not gonna go through the whole video, guys, but like he's saying, this is just Linda P. Jones, just saying Jimmy V. Capital, talking about just in case they can, instead of moving gold on an airplane and trying to like I say move gold is so heavy, why not back it up by a digital currency? And the best one we feel here in the XRP community is XRP backing up by gold. So like I say, not just us on TNS Bosses Inc. saying it. This is Linda P. Jones saying it. Being in the stock market for a long time, So this is people who way smarter than me and the boss is saying, hey, why not back it up by gold? Let's get into this, boss. But let's get into this. Is December 14th. We're gonna go through the lawsuit thing right quick. But let's do the lawsuit first. This Attorney Jeremy Hogan had his last, I guess, YouTube video talking about Ripple case and SEC case. Well, this is like a minute 17. Check it out.
4 possible outcomes to the Ripple litigation, and because I know you like preciseness, I have given each possibility an exact percentage chance of happening, and I will start with what I think is the most likely outcome, with exactly a 50.1% chance of occurring, and that outcome is, drumroll please, I think there is precisely a 49.56% chance that Ripple wins at summary judgment. A win for Ripple at summary judgment because XRP was not sold as a security. Complete Ripple victory, and I think there are 2 bases for this and possibly a 3rd basis as well. The first basis for why I think Ripple will win, and the most likely, is that I think Ripple will win because it had no legal obligation to purchasers of XRP after the sale occurred. No post-sale obligations. In other words, there can be no investment contract without an investment contract. Now, I want you to know that I've spoken with other lawyers who believe that Ripple may win on this issue on an appeal, but not at the trial court level, because it's such a drastic ruling that it kind of smells like it's more appropriate for an appellate court to find this and not a lowly level trial judge.
So, Balls, what's your thoughts on that, Balls?
I mean, 49 point something 50% is a very, very high percentage, man. The probability, if you know math, that's a very, very high probability, right? So it's just like one of those things where we're not going to, do stuff out of emotions. Yes, it's great news, but we still got to wait for the verdict to come out. And, I'm praying for Judge Torre because I know that's a lot of, pressure. Hopefully you guys can pray for her too and Judge Netburn so they can do the right thing, because a lot of time, pressure buzz pipes, right? Like, you can crack under that. So hopefully she can make that decision and make the right decision, basically. If SEC was right, then SEC is right. If not, then Ripple got to come out of rim. But the thing is, the SEC don't want that pressure, man. If you don't settle and you let Ripple win, you have no kind of credibility nowhere. You can't go after E, just like I know you guys probably want to. You can't go after them, okay? Because they're going to do that same blueprint as Ripple to go ahead and beat you, okay? And then they have money over there too. They just won't disclose it, but they have it. But that's great news. I'm not going to go ahead and buy a house yet. I still got to wait and see what's going on, guys. But that's great news. And when I heard that, I was smiling, man. I was cheesing.
Yeah, I encourage y'all. Crypto class. I think I posted on a crypto class. But guys, if you please go check out Jeremy Hogan last video and get the information, because it's very pivotal when it came down to the Ripple SEC case. But like I said, my thoughts on that. Like I said, we just gotta wait. Like he said, and when you said in the beginning of the video, like I said, it could happen at any moment. And like I said, Joe Torres will wake up and be like, "Hey, it's over. I'll make my decision." At any moment, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, this is my prediction. I think it's going to happen before Christmas. She's going to make the decision, but it's just me. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think it make more sense to happen before Christmas instead of bringing the Ripple SEC case into the new year and dragging it on to March 31st. And then, I'm just saying, just me. I don't know. I can be wrong. They know more than me.
I would, Ripple is it's 100 million deep in the game, right? As far as like court fees and lawyer fees, and they got the best in the game. They got Stuart Alderati with over 40 years. They got Mary-Jo White, former FCC chairwoman. You know what I'm saying? Which is a big win for them, and I think they got somebody up from the SEC too. So they know whatever jab the SEC gonna throw at them, they know, because the lady used to be a big big head over there. So I strongly doubt, man, for Ripple to spend all that money knowing that you're going to lose. You see what I'm saying? Like you spending that money because you know the probability, there goes that word again, or in your favor, like you're going to win. You see what I'm saying? So let's see what happened. We just gotta wait and see. We just gotta wait and see. Jimmy K filing March 31st or before. So we have less than 4 months for your life to transform, for your life to change in a major way. If you're doing things the right way, a little bit less than 4 months. You've been brainwashed for 18. Now a little bit less than 4 months, your life will be changed.
Let me say this right here. For all you XRP haters and all you people who's going to say, yeah, they always say a date, but nothing happened. Yeah, they always say a date, but nothing happened. Of course, we talking about a date because nothing ain't happening because we don't have clarity yet. That's why nothing ain't happening.
Yeah.
We telling you a date, but how is something going to happen? We don't have clarity yet. Once clarity here, people can start using it. So that's for all the XRP haters out there who listen to the video and say, they always say dates, but nothing happened. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, get yourself together, man. That's for all the TikTok people who reported us for telling the truth. Y'all will be all right. It's almost Christmas. Get like a gingerbread cookie or something. Let me see what we got.
What else do they want us to talk about, man? Like with the normal, the norm.
Yeah.
What else y'all want me to talk about, man? But go ahead and, like the boss said, do what y'all do, man. We off TikTok. We straight.
Yeah. So last but not least, fam, next week is December 14th. Will be the 1 year since the glitch happened. Just thought I remind you about these glitches to out of the world prices. These would have helped right now, right? So this December 14th, I remember, boss. I was, Orlando. I was like, okay, dang. I woke up, my account was looking at like almost $2 billion. I'm like, what in the world? On CoinMarketCap. I'm like, you serious? So just to show you a little reminder, here goes one of the glitches right here, boss. On December 14th, I remember this. I looked at it. I was like, dang. I said, this is real? Yes, this is what happened. This is one of the glitches right here, boss. $451,433.46 per XRP. That was one glitch right there. The next glitch was then it happened again. Look, 21 million, over $21 million per XRP. Right? There was a glitch at that. One of them was at 220. Now this was at 320. Also, we go to XRP ledger payment value. I can't even say this doggone number right here. 98 quadrillion. I don't know what number that was, but that was it. That was it, man. This is what was happening. And I guess then it went back down, I guess, to 81 cents. But the highest it went, as you can see, was over $23 million. So to say this, guys, and this happened December 14th. We come close to December 14th. But to say this to you guys is that, the guy in our last video, he said he seen the XRP ledger on the private ledger. XRP was $138,000.
No, 327.
Oh, 320. So $327,000 per XRP. So, like I said, is it far-fetched? Who knows? I don't know. And Linda P. Jones said that, they was talking about how the private ledger spilling over to the public ledger, and maybe that's the cause. Who knows? But all I can say is that, put yourself in the position just in case this thing come. And the guy who said $327,000 that he's seen in China, he said eventually the private ledger and the public ledger is going to merge, and then who knows what the price of XRP is going to be. So we talking about the buyback. If it's possibility of buyback, whatever they saying, maybe the federal government, the Federal Reserve know that XRP sitting at $327,000, or probably more per XRP, and they might just go ahead and be like, hey, we'll give you like I say, $50 or $100 per XRP, and you got to turn it into us, or you go to prison. But in the back of your mind that, hey, we seen a $327,000 XRP. Why would we give you my XRP for $50 or $100? And then number two, like I said, this is why shouts out to venture capital, Jimmy Capital, whatever, that they going to war. Coach JV, they going to war for the XRP community, and like, hey, y'all not going to fool us. Like the boss say, look, we got this piece of paper. We already said that if y'all gonna buy XRP back like gold, y'all got to buy it at $35,000, or possibility $50,000 per XRP. Because at the end of the day, y'all got to think about it. This is my take. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not saying this is the price, but what I'm saying is that what if this all true, and you see $327,000 XRP, but they tell you, well, we'll buy your XRP back for $50,000 per XRP, all of it. People won't jump on it. But in the end of the day, still, the Federal Reserve, whoever gonna buy your XRP, they're gonna win regardless if they buy it back for $50,000, because the actual price is $327,000. So they're actually getting it at a discount from you. You see? So they're just my take, boss. Any last words?
I mean, I want people to understand. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared, man. Don't be distracted. Don't be fooled. Okay. Of course, take everything. Listen to advice. Like, listen to people, man. Like, if Coinbase telling you to make that conversion, make that conversion. You should have been doing that anyways, right? But make sure you take your crypto off the exchanges, and do not keep your 24-word phrase, words along with your ledger. If they have the words, they have your money. The ledger means nothing. Okay? The ledger means nothing. If they have the words, they have your money. I can take my ledger and go put it at the laundromat somewhere, and people can't do nothing with it. All they're going to do is just start guessing a pen or whatever, but after a certain amount, it gets locked anyways. But if they have my words, they can go ahead and buy another ledger and recover that money. So, guys, please do not make foolish mistakes, man. Do not. We've come too far, man. A little bit less than 4 months. If she's going to make a ruling, it's going to happen. Okay. If not, worst case scenario, goes to trial. What's another year? I know y'all don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. What's another year? What are you going to do? You got another option? If you do, let me know, because I would love to do it too. But crypto is my way out, guys. But those are really, really good little advices that we're, keep it away and take off your money, the cryptos off the exchanges, put it on a ledger. That's all I got. Just be patient. It's coming. Don't worry about it. God had the final say. God have the final say.
You never, like I say, guys, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. We don't know what's going to happen any day. Like I say, but I ain't trying to go to prison, boss. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You make a little goulash or something like that. You want to trade soups? You want to trade soups? You know what I'm saying? I got next on the spade table. You know what I'm saying? How much XRP you got? I got over 50,000 XRP. Or you want to come to prison for that? Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take that. I'm straight. We ain't doing that. But like I said, we just joking around. But shout out to the crypto class, everybody. Captain Case. Like I say, guys, if y'all need help, crypto class, if you need help, we are here. We'll help to the best of our ability. We're not alone. Like I see the XRP community, everybody in the XRP community. Y'all see that everybody coming together. We try to help each other out with airdrops, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I'm saying? Until this thing end, we constantly rocking, man. That's it.
And the way it's looking, Jeremy Hogan made his last video, so it feels like it's coming to an end. Yeah. Stuart said, Jeremy Hogan did his last video. It's coming to an end, man. After 2 long years, coming to an end. I'm excited, man. To God be the glory, man.
Yeah. I see you guys on your yacht, and I might ask you for some orange juice if you pull up next to my yacht. That's all it is. It's all good, boss. Hey, hi, neighbor. Well, we on the sea. It's okay. You ain't see that dolphin just pass by? Yeah, man, you don't see dolphins in the hood. But anyway, like always, like and subscribe, and whatever jazz. Be safe. You are somebody. Be good, man. Be great. Help somebody next to you. Nobody's not perfect, but you are somebody. You know what I'm saying? We stay humble. That always. TNS Bosses Inc. We out of here. Peace out.
All right. Thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.